Man, bro, this is one of them videos, man, that is very serious, man. This was all over my timeline the other day, bro. All over my timeline. I cannot escape this video, the real video. I know they not going to show the whole thing on here, but the real video was all on my timeline because it hit close to home. This dude and this lady was in the car and apparently with a child. And these dudes right here basically came up and shot up the car, bro. They shot up the car. I think the lady passed away. I think they had a baby was okay. The dude, I think, which is crazy, bro. He got away by the grace of God. I haven't heard nothing about him passing away yet. But, I mean, they was targeting him. You feel me? If you're going to see the video, they shooting right at the driver's side. He was the one driving. I mean, it's like they was overly looking for him and trying to get him. You feel me? I don't know if they knew he had Shorty in the car, but I'm pretty sure they was just trying to get anybody they saw in the car. They probably saw the baby and didn't shoot at the baby, but they tried to get everybody that was in the car, man. So, RIP the victim in this video, man, bro. I mean, it's a lot that you can take from this, but I don't think it's the right time to say it because this is like a fresh wound. You feel me? But we finna see exactly what went into this, man. Like in broad daylight, bro. Y'all gotta think about this, bro. This happened at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, bro. This broad daylight. Feel me? Middle of the day, basically, you know? Crazy work. I don't know if I'm being able to show it.
There were multiple shooters who fired dozens of shots, perhaps more than 50. Remarkably, all of those bullets missed a baby who was sitting in the car that was targeted.
This is the story of Gabryel Ayres, a young woman whose life was taken in broad daylight on a Chicago street, in an attack so violent it left an entire community shaken and asking how much worse things can get.
Investigators remained at the scene well after nightfall at this corner littered with shell casings, where somehow a baby in this bullet-riddled car emerged unscathed.
What's the purpose of shooting at a car when you know there's a child in the car? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it could be a lot of other people.
There's real stuff going on out here, man. It's real stuff. Pastor Kirk Bill, it's real shit going on. You feel me? People out here hurting over whatever, you know. And an attack like this means this was like some type of get back. You feel me? Like it be real shit going on, bro. Like I understand that it's inhumane and you just can't fathom something like that happening, but bro, this is what's going on, bro. People don't care, bro. You took one of their loved ones, so now they gonna do everything they can to take your loved ones. You feel me? Thankfully, like I said, the kid was unscathed, but it's like they gonna take them adults though, for sure.
Who's lost their life here today?
Images of her last moment alive was captured by a terrified driver who happened to be around the vicinity at the time. This young lady died for nothing because she was not the target of the crime which she was killed for.
26-year-old Gabryel Ayres, who relatives identify as the woman who was shot and killed in her white Chevy sedan around 1:30 p.m. at 79th and May Street. Her car then crashing into a van.
This here is unbelievable. This young lady was a beautiful young lady with a beautiful child, and life just cut short. For what?
100 bullets were shot into her car while she had her 1-year-old son in the car.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Wow.
A child believed to be less than 1 year old is whisked away by a Chicago police officer Wednesday afternoon after somehow surviving this. We muted the sound, but cell phone video shows at least 3 people with guns run up and fire dozens of shots into a white car. The shooters then get into a red car, stop in front of the white car, and begin shooting again, then drive away, all while a child was helpless inside that vehicle.
Can we have an officer ride with the 1-year-old?
Oh my God, and the bullets was going through I'm thinking the bullets probably just wasn't going through the back window. Nah, they got the bullets in the back window as well, so the child could have got hit. Who knows if they was purposely trying to miss the child? You feel me? It was dudes shooting from the other side from the back of the car, from the other side of the street.
Why was she targeted and what really happened? Let's find out. This story takes us to Chicago, Illinois. Chicago, Illinois has one of the highest violent crime rates among major U.S. cities, with especially high numbers of shootings and homicides compared to national averages. Gabryel Ayres was a 26-year-old young lady who was living her life on the low just like any typical lady her age. No drama, no problems with anyone, no issues with any gangs whatsoever. Just a year prior to the incident that took her life, Gabryel had been sharing moments of joy online. Photos of her baby bump, memories from her baby shower the year before, surrounded by friends and family, smiling, laughing, celebrating the life she was bringing into the world. Her child was everything to her. Being a mother wasn't just part of her life, it was the center of it. Gabryel was known as a hardworking woman. She owned and operated a salon where she spent her days making her clients feel confident and beautiful. People who knew her described her as dedicated, kind, and passionate about her work. Her clients appreciated her not just for her skill, but for her heart.
They showing all KB Nene pictures, huh?
She was building something for herself and for her child, a future rooted in stability and love. On the day of the shooting, Gabryel was sitting in a car with her child's father behind the wheel and her
Okay, so now we got so now we understand. And then that's what I was wondering too, why the pastor ain't say she left behind a boyfriend or like a husband, like a child's father, because I'm thinking, all right, maybe that dude that she was in a car with. Because obviously, bro, that's why I was saying it's too early to say stuff like this. But it's like, that's why y'all can't be up here procreating, being with these dudes, so y'all know it's in the streets, bro. Because at any moment, something like this can happen. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I was wondering, like, okay, is this just her boyfriend? Is this the baby daddy? Because if it's the boyfriend, this is a lot more avoidable than if this the baby daddy. Because you done created a life with him, and now it's like, you almost gotta, I mean, unless you just a parent that's gonna keep the child away from him because of what he doing, and you're not gonna be around him either. If you gonna be around him and stuff, bro, this is liable to happen, bro, especially in Chicago, bro. Like, it's liable to happen. It's liable to go down anywhere. You feel me? Anytime you in a car or around somebody that's affiliated with something, bro, you putting yourself in the mix. And he the only one who survived too. Like I said, he got angels on his side. God was watching over him that day. Hopefully, for me, even though I know how it goes, it's probably gonna be some give back, but it's like, hopefully he could change his ways, take care of his child, bro.
Should have been an ordinary moment turned into a nightmare when a vehicle pulled up and multiple gunmen opened fire. Investigators,
like, this is just crazy, and bro right here just ducking behind his car, just hoping none of them bullets ricochet and get him. Like, man, I wonder if he had kids in the car.
The child's father, but the bullets tore through the car indiscriminately. A relentless barrage of gunfire erupted, round after round ripping into the vehicle, with Gabryel trapped inside and her baby just feet away in the back seat. Gabryel was struck multiple times. Her child's father was also hit but managed to survive.
Man.
Here is the video of the incident. Miraculously, the baby was not physically injured, despite being inside a car that was riddled with bullets.
A witness happened in the middle of the afternoon on a busy stretch of 79th Street in the Auburn-Gresham neighborhood. A witness who we spoke with says he was coming home from work when he saw the shooting. He went to go help those victims who had been shot. That's when he heard and saw an infant crying in the back seat. Somehow that baby uninjured in all of this.
Oh my God. Oh my God. A child believed to be less than 1 year old is whisked away by a Chicago police officer Wednesday afternoon after somehow surviving this. We muted the sound, but cell phone video shows at least 3 people with guns run up and fire dozens of shots into a white car. The shooters then get into a red car, stop in front of the white car, and begin shooting again, then drive away. All while a child was helpless inside that vehicle.
Do we have an officer ride with the 1-year-old to the hospital?
Thank God that baby's so young that probably won't remember this day, but that baby's gonna know that their mother was killed today. That baby could have been killed.
A 26-year-old woman inside the white car was shot several times and later died. A 27-year-old was also shot but expected to survive.
They all had long guns. You know, it's just
they put up with ARs.
Happened at 79th Street in May around 1:30, just steps from Father Flager St. Sabina Church. He was at the scene moments after the shots were fired.
And somebody needs to be held accountable. And if anybody knows who did that, I think we got some really good shots off the cameras on the buildings over there. I just want them caught.
And after the shooting, that white car crashed into a van. The driver of that van was also uninjured. So far, No arrests have been made.
Over 100 shots were fired into the car she was sitting with her child. As if the first attack wasn't enough, witnesses say that as the assailants drove away, they stopped and fired again, unloading more shots into the already destroyed vehicle before fleeing the scene. By the time help arrived, Gabryel had suffered fatal injuries. She was rushed to the hospital, but she did not survive. Her child's father is expected to recover, left not only with physical wounds but with the trauma of knowing the mother of his child was killed in front of him, while their baby sat helplessly in the back seat.
Breaking right now at 4:30, a brazen shooting a block from St. Sabina in the middle of 79th Street, leaving one person dead and a second in the hospital. Our Sabrina Franza is there for us. And Sabrina, there was a child in the car that was shot into, correct?
Marie, the baby was in the back seat of this white car that you can see just here on 79th Street. It is right behind this larger vehicle that it later crashed into. After the shooting, 2 adults were in the car with that child when at least 3 people walked up and started firing. Incredibly, the baby was not physically hurt, but the entire incident was caught on video, and a CBS viewer sent that video to us. Here you can see at least 3 people run up to the white car with guns in hand. Now, we are not airing the audio in this video, though in it you could hear at least 24 shots fired directly at that white car. After running away, the gunman got into a red Alfa Romeo and fired even more shots into this white car. The viewer who took this video, or sent us the video rather, told us that they are heartbroken and distraught tonight, saying that they were on their way from work when they saw the shooting. A man and a woman, both injured, with a baby they say was holding a lollipop in the back seat, crying. That viewer told us that the child was not injured, thankfully. Both adults taken to the hospital, and the male is expected to be okay. More video from the scene also shows the immediate police response. Officers have marked the many bullet casings on the ground as they try to find the person responsible, people responsible. Now, the other car that you can see here, as we mentioned, the driver of this car was not involved in the shooting, we're told, but also got out of the car and refused medical attention. Just an innocent person, it seems, caught in the middle of all of this. At last check, police have said that the female victim in this case is 26 years old, the male victim 27, and as we mentioned, the male victim is expected to be okay, and the child in this case was also, we're told, not injured.
Gabryel Ayres did not deserve this. She was a mother, a business owner, a woman focused on her family and her future. Her child was her world, and now that child will grow up without her. This case is yet another example of how gun violence in Chicago continues to spiral out of control. The city has struggled for years with violent crime, ambush-style shootings, and retaliatory attacks that spill into everyday life. In some neighborhoods, no place feels safe anymore, not cars, not homes, not even daylight hours. Chicago remains one of the most dangerous major cities in the country when it comes to gun violence, and stories like Gabryel.
Yeah, bro, it's kind of getting repetitive, but I mean, y'all get the picture, man. Crazy scene, crazy thing to happen. RIP Gabryel Ayres. Praying for all of them, everybody involved, their families, man. Make sure y'all drop some prayer hands in the comments, man. And I'll see y'all in the next video.
I'm a fault with. All you know is kick back, run for me back, get back, 911. Somebody's son did die, we need police on dispatch. Let's take a nap, sipping on my cup, slide in the traffic, ride in the traffic, waiting on the traffic.